Whoa, look at that lighting. Ay, ay, ay. We got anybody in here? We're still waiting. Let me get the Discord.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
Going good. A little tired, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Except for my charger, which isn't behaving for my phone, and it's infuriating.
Of course. What kind of charger is it? Just like the Android or iPhone, or they predicted
Android.
Android? Yeah,
I'm very anti iPhone.
you are.
Yeah.
Give me your hottest take on it. Why?
Okay. They slow your shit down so you buy a new phone, and that is not
That's
it.
all right. That's the best. That's the best take I've ever heard.
Oh. No, if you're slowing my shit down, I just ain't buying your phone. Get out
Yeah.
of here.
Oh my god, that's so good. No, I am still iPhone even though they do that to me. It's weird. They get you in this like loyalty trap where you're just like I only know how to use Apple products. Must always have Apple products.
No, I feel you there. I get the iPhone. I don't know how to navigate that shit.
Yeah. It does feel like I'm on the dark side. It definitely feels that way.
That's fair. Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it.
Yeah. Like I've
I
accepted it.
totally get you there.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wait for some people to get in here. I think Spaz is coming. Jack said he might be here for a little bit. We're gonna see who all comes and kind of how it's gonna go. Um, if Jack gets in here, then we have four people, so then we can do a few rounds of the hangout. Otherwise, the whole entire time, I think I'll just try out the win a card, and people will just play me. And if you beat me, then you'll get the card. You'll get the chance to win a card, and then we'll just go from there. So the hangout will be dependent on if we can get four people total in here just to play some games.
Sounds good to me. If I lose the first time and win a card, I'll have to switch to my full Tempest deck so I can win some.
Yeah.
I'm testing something today.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm playing with the deck that I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not familiar with it. So that is
That's totally fair.
yeah. Advantage you, but also not advantage you because it's still a good
I'm
deck.
playing. I'm playing some unfamiliar with a little bit of familiarity in there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Not as familiar as Foul Kane, but you know.
Yeah. I respect the follow cane hype.
I love that card. It is until Frostfall comes out, my favorite card.
That's fair, that's fair. What happens when Frostfall comes out?
Dracodoodle exists.
You just switching birds at that point. Just new
Yeah,
bird.
switching
I'm.
birds, putting in a flaming moth in there, you know.
There you go. There you go. Flammoth is dope. I think the doodles are something that's going to be cracked later on. I think
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't see a niche for Cockadoodle yet. I
no.
feel like it doesn't do quite enough for the Frostfall format.
Right, because
Uh,
I think the best it could do is that you search it and then you cast it for either a Hydrake or a Foamy play, and even
yeah.
then, I just feel like there's better things you could be doing.
Oh yeah. I'll just Earthquake it. Get it off my board.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't do enough, and with removal being as powerful as it is, it's like you want every cast to be very good.
I just can't wait for Frostfall. There's so many decks I've been brewing up.
Nice. Yeah, me too. I've been so excited. I've been yeah, brewing up so many. I've got my notes app on my phone and I'm just like every time I think of one, I just write it down and I'll just like sit there and like contemplate with it for 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh, I feel you there. Me and Spaz and Grave have been brewing up a deck, and I will not elaborate more than that.
Ooh. Ooh.
And it feels perfect.
I'm excited to see. I've got a few too that feel really really good. Honestly, I'm excited about it. I can't wait till they're on the app so that we can just start playing.
I know. I'm really hoping the next digital tournament has Frostfall in it. Do
Yeah.
I think it will? No. But if it
It
does,
might.
if I get the perfect deck in the first digital tournament, I'm top. Okay, I'm gonna say I guarantee top cut because my ego won't let me not say it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
I missed out last time on IDs. I can't let that happen again.
Oh, that feels bad.
Yeah, it's the second time. I got robbed again.
Dang, getting robbed by IDs is just, it just
Yeah, it
doesn't
feels
feel
real bad.
You want an ID? You want an ID?
Especially when you beat one of the people that ID'd.
good. Yeah, that's even worse.
Like you're just a knife. The person that aces someone you beat. It's like, come on, let me in.
You know that knife in the last one.
Yeah, I don't want knife. I want ace.
All right.
I'll use IDs if they're legal. Do I think they should be legal? No.
No.
But
Yeah, I
I
don't.
won't blame them for using them.
Yeah, it feels like it's something that maybe down the line when the pool gets bigger, but it feels like if there should be like a limit on if there's like a certain amount of people, like under like it's been the tournaments have mainly been under 30 or so, and I feel like when you have that pool, like why? Like why would
I
you
think
allow IDs?
I think IDs would be a cool rule in the current pool if the rule is made that you could not ID in the last round of Swiss.
Mm. Yeah, there you go.
If you want ID, you gotta gamble it in round 4.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Gambling? Oh.
Because then if you ID in 4 and lose 5, it's gonna feel real bad.
Oh yeah.
Unless you were 3-0, in which case it's the same thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give everybody like maybe 5 more minutes to join. Then if not, so we have us three here. So what we can do is we can all play each other. So then maybe we'll start off. We can all just kind of hang out and play. Maybe we could start with you two playing each other, and then we can have both you play me for the win a card, and we'll do it from there. Oh, we got Jack. Let's go.
Hey, Jack's here.
Hey, sweet. We can actually play some rounds.
Oh, I can just play Master on the background while you do your thing.
All right. So now that we have four here, then we'll just go ahead and we'll just do the rounds. We'll just have everybody play everybody.
Sounds good to me.
Let me figure this out real quick. All right. So we can just kind of we don't really need for four people. You don't need challenge since everybody with 4 rounds it'd just be everybody playing everybody.
Yeah, just round robin it.
Yep. All right. So then it'll be we'll do Viper just to start off. We'll do Viper and Jack, and then we'll do me and Spaz.
Sounds good.
Cool. We wanna play webcam or
I don't have access to a webcam at the moment.
okay, cool.
So I unfortunately have to bully you onto the app.
That's fine.
Spaz, do you have a webcam or are you only app? Oh, let's go. We got Sky Guy here.
Yo, the numbers.
Sweet. Then we can just we'll have Sky Guy replace me if Sky Guy wants to play.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So then Sky Guy, Spaz is setting up his cam real quick. So then for first round we'll still keep it Viper Jack, and then it'll just be Sky Guy versus Spaz. And
Wait, I forgot I built this deck, and now I don't know which one I want to play.
Play both. We'll play one run and play one the other round.
Right,
The other one with
Yeah, it's true.
You're right, I'll play the dumb one first. Hold on.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just do this from 10 to noon Eastern time, and then we'll just get in as many rounds as we can. If everybody plays everybody, we'll end it there. But if we can only get 3 rounds in with that time period, then we'll be good. But these games seem to be going pretty fast, so I'm sure we can get 3 to 4 rounds in. But once Baz gets everything set up, Jack and Viper, you two can go into your Clash room if you want to, and then Sky and Spaz, whenever they're ready, can go in.
I'll just play it here.
That's fine too. Someone's got to leave, so someone gets to stay, and then someone else will have to leave. I get.
Me and Jack are staying. We're kicking you two out.
I mean, stay two, then we talk over each other. That's
Yeah. Just crowd the bombs. Thinking is not allowed.
No.
Yeah.
We got to throw challenges at you, whatever you can get it.
Using your brain, bannable offense.
Real. We don't need brains here.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Brains are for losers.
For sure.
Spaz, how you doing?
Still tired.
Not fair. How's the webcam situation? Sky Guy, do you have your webcam set up?
I can have it set up in like 10 seconds.
Okay, sweet.
Alright, Jack, I am hosting in Forge.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It's me again.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Get out
Hello,
of
Sky
here.
Guy, but again.
Alright. I'm gonna watch Jack and Viper's game to start off.
Oh, that means you get to see this atrocity I've built. Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Am I going first?
Yep.
Cool.
You wanna join another one?
Yeah, sure. So I'll check.
Oh, this is what I'm typing. It's okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see. Okay. Let's get this set up. There in Forge. Alright, so we got Jack versus Viper. Should be a fun game. Viper's done something crazy. You never know what Jack's up to. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so that's up. Let me get my face cam up. And bang! Alright. So let's get that actually into view. That should not be cut off like that. Here we go. Here we go. All right, there it is. All right, so Jack starting off with what looks like Earth Beaters, Viper with the Elichick, Rummagem and Demeter right out of the way. That tells me that Jack probably has Altar already down and wants those spirits on the field, or it's a bluff. Oh, so it actually looks like that was turn 2. Okay. Looks like we're on turn 4. Viper just drew. Or Jack? What is going on? Okay. Reset. Viper is running Earth. Jack seems to be running maybe T-Nexus or something like that. So the Rummagem just ran over the Elichick with the Demeter. And then now we have Viscer's coming down from Jack. The Viscer's getting PTA'd, but still being able to run over Rummagem. It makes you question that PTA, but it does get rid of the attack position which will leave only the defense if Jack decides to summon it, which I don't know if Jack will, because then it's just pretty much asking for the Vis to be run over, and maybe you want to hold on and maybe give yourself a chance to get that Vis later on. Okay, so we will see the expend, and we will not see the Viscerous special summon. I think that makes sense. Because what's the point if you just put a free 2 attacker when you could potentially use that card later? Viscerus's effect only really feels good when you know you have a chance to get that advantage off of it. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Here's the sauce. Giraflora. When you normal cast this Giraflora, you can return a 1-spirit Earth Elestral from your underworld to your hand. So we're going to get back the Rummagem, and we're going to see where this goes. Probably Giraflora just for the poke for 1 at the moment. We do see that Viper's already down to 13 spears, while Jack is at 18. So card advantage-wise, we're not too much different. And Giraflora with that small attack, you almost wonder if maybe it would have been a better defensive option. But you know Jack's playing cards like Viscerous. So it doesn't really feel good either way. So maybe you do just try to poke for damage. Okay, so we see a Tector, so that pretty much solidifies that Jack is on Earth beatdown. Then we see another PTA. So that only leaves 1, 2, 3 up on the board. So that'd be at 6. But -2 would be at 4, but no matter what, it's a 1 attack. So it doesn't really matter. It's just there to wipe out the Tectoris. But you're not feeling great if you're Viper. It depends on what these cards in hand are, but if he's playing something janky, then I'm guessing he's got like a 2-drop in his hand that he's trying to let stick. And this is where now it feels really bad that you had the Giraflora in attack, because if you would have had it in defense with that PTA down, you could have made it so that the Giraflora couldn't have gotten attacked over. And then he had Jataya to hand, so we got some fruit action potentially. I'm guessing you add the Jataya to hand when you have the Ambrosia already to pair with it. It doesn't seem like a card that you add to your hand in hopes of it coming. Okay, so here comes Inklings. Do we have Nexus Bank to pair with it to get rid of that Demeter? Or do you just bring that out just to attack over the Rummagem? Especially maybe if you have 2 in hand. Let's see what happens here. Let me see if I can... put this here. Alright, there comes the Demeter, so that'll take out Viper's Demeter. Which puts Jack in even a better position. Viper's hand doesn't feel like it's doing a whole lot at the moment, unless Viper is holding those counter runes, but you would never want to hold those counter runes because you'd want them in response to the Equaling. So I'm guessing Viper's hand is either clogged up with weirdness. Viper's got to have some Ambrosias. I think that's got to be why you add the Jataya to hand to get that sort of advantage off of it. Okay, down comes the Jataya on defense. With that 4, Jack does have here comes the Ambrosia, so you're going to recycle 3, draw 2, which is huge, especially if you can get some sort of removal on Equal Links, get like an Earthquake or something, then you're going to be feeling real good with that. Eruption. Oh, we're playing Jataya Burn. All right, here we go. Um, let's see if Jack is here for it. Oh, Jack's got fire in there too. Well, we got like a mirror match going on. Maybe, maybe with those fires going, that's a little sus. That's two of them. That sounds a little sus. Okay, so we have a Nog. We're drawing two more. So we're still really looking for that Earthquake to get rid of it. Okay, so here comes Demeter, but what? Why? Alter. Because you don't need to bring down Demeter to use that spirit on here. So maybe... I think it's gotta be Alter. Or maybe you're trying to bait the Equal Links to get the Demeter out? Okay. Let's see what happens next. So the Demeter does go. We expend a draw from Jack, so that means... Doesn't mean that Jack doesn't necessarily have an Elestral yet. It might be that Jack doesn't want to bring out another Elestral at this point when Jack feels he has the advantage. Just with keeping that Equal Links out, Nexusing, popping back row. Here comes a Vis. You're probably going to see a response to this. Either Gorgons in the battle step to crash. No PTA. Oh, it is just going to go down. Okay. So maybe Jack's on something a little janky too. Huh. Alright. So no Vis effect? Or did we see the Vis? Wasn't paying attention. Okay, Viscerous in defense with the fire. Okay, that's actually not a bad play because we did see that Jack expended 2 fire spirits. So if Jack is just randomly like adding some fires for the eruptions, maybe doing some Jataya burn as well, then that's a very good idea. Especially with how low Viper is. Because now in order to get that Vis, you either need to use removal, which would be probably the best play if you are holding on to eruptions, that sort of thing. Just remove the Vis with 2 Earth, and then eruption for game. But it doesn't seem like Jack has that. Jack's just going to let it go through. I wonder what that new set is. Probably like a Tsunami would be good for Jack at this point. Pandison. Oh, that's nice. Disenchant Pandison, get back Ambrosia. Use Ambrosia, that's going to bring you back up to 5. I'm surprised. So we see a Vis go to attack. Yep. I was about to say Tsunami's good here, and then that Vis in defense. I mean, it would have happened either way. There was no escaping it for Viper. But Viper didn't disenchant to get that Ambrosia back, which I don't know if that was a great move. Take out the Earth Vis. I wonder if you... I feel like Jack is just planning to run over the Pandison. Alter, okay. Oh, nice. Ooh, that feels good. Now you can disenchant from that Pandison and keep the Pandison on board. And if you got 2 other back row to help protect the Pandison for the rest of the turn, then you're feeling real good if you're Viper, but you're very low on spirits. There goes the other Vis. Alright, so all we need is an Elestral out of Jack, and you can attack over with the Demeter still there. Alright, and an Ambrosia from Jack. That's huge. Oh boy. You see those 2 fires going back? Oh no. Eruption, there it is, and that's game. GG's. Oh my god. Alright, so we got burn on burn eruption action going on. That'll be end of game 1. We're going to head to game 2. So we had a Gorgons in hand, so Viper did have some counter runes in hand. Another Vis, that feels bad. Another Jataya. Oh, so the plan was to keep Pandison around, disenchant, bring out Jataya, draw 2, get that more advantage. Probably looking for eruptions at your own at that point because it seems like you're playing Jataya burn. So your hope is to use Pandison to get back either Eruption or Ambrosia, and then you kind of just keep that advantage until you can use those eruptions to win the game. I believe, 2 eruptions left. Yep, but that Ambrosia really put Jack in a good spot because the Ambrosia obviously got it back for the eruption, but even if you didn't have eruption, you're out of that kind of, you're done for range. Because you did have the 1 eruption in there. But let's go to game 2. I think Viper said they're going to change up their deck. Or maybe that might have been so much fun that they might honestly just keep it. Oh no, this one's still, Jack may be still in here. Okay. Let's make sure chat's working real quick while they're going back. Chat popped up. Cool. Back in here. Alright. So now we're waiting on Jack. I wonder if they switch it up or if they were having so much fun trying to sack each other that they just do it again. Should be interesting. The sack fest is cool, but good gameplay is also cool. Should be ready by now. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get into it. Game 2. Alright, so we see, oh yeah, we're going hard. So there goes Alis out of the hand with that Sparked Zeus first turn play by Jack. We see Veritak will come down. And another hand card is probably going to be ripped out of Viper's hand. I'm guessing it's an Elestral, otherwise you probably set that card so you don't lose it. And down comes Toxion. I mean, Jack is just going for the throat. Jack's just here to end games quickly, rack up some points for the Hangout, and move on. So there we go, burn. Probably going to get burned again and lose that card in hand. And this is where Thunder Nexus is just so oppressive to the point where if you don't have things to deal with this right from the bat, like you're just going downhill so fast. You see Viper trying something with, that's a good Shield of Achilles, honestly. I mean, you're going to get burned again, but you're getting that Spirit bump. And now if you have some way where you can deal with the Zeus potentially, you're making it very hard for Jack to keep the oppressive nature on. Here comes a Nectar, hoping to draw into some sort of removal. You can also get Sparked out of there, and that feels good as well. So if you have some sort of Elestral and removal. you're feeling pretty decent about it. So here comes down Galaxia. That's able to hit over the Spark It, but do we see a response from Jack? You can have Shield, you can have Tsunami. Well, Tsunami doesn't work. Gorgons, all those types of things. Alright, down goes the Spark It. That you feel happy about that as Viper, but look at the card difference that Jack was able to get out. We know one of the cards in Jack hands is a Toxion. And here it comes down again, burn for another. Use that Zeus to probably disenchant, try to get over the Galaxia, put Viper on top deck mode again, or force him to use one of his back rows, probably the best move, yeah. So we're gonna disenchant, attack over. Will we see a response on Viper? No. This is a precarious top decking at this point when something like Toxion is out. Okay, Earthquake is huge because now you're putting Jack on. Better have something. Jack still has the spirit advantage at the moment. You probably still expect, you expend a draw, see if you can't get a little bit of advantage for your next upcoming turn. But you feel good if Jack can't get out an Elestral at this point, because then you're starting an actual comeback. So down comes a water enchanted Elechick, interesting, just trying to get in for damage over getting that effect off, which is probably good because you think that Viper's got to have like a Gorgon's Gaze or something that you could just activate, negate that effect, so you're just guaranteeing it. But down comes Galaxia. That feels huge if you're Viper, because now you can attempt to attack over, hope that Jack still doesn't have anything, or it has nothing that he wants to use, but your spirit differential right now does not feel good. Alright, down comes the altar. That's the kind of thing we were expecting. That feels better, obviously, than if you had Tsunami. So now you can flip that Galaxia to defense. That, because it's water enchanted, we know that it has 2 defense at the moment. Elechick still only has 1 attack. So you still need an Elestral if you're Jack, but I'm guessing, yeah, you would guess that Jack would have some sort of Elestral at this point. Attack over, you feel like you gotta try and protect this Galaxia. Ooh. Unless you got something better in hand, Jack's in a very dominant position here, and it looks like it might just be a clean 2-0 from Jack, if I had to guess where we're at. All that advantage, now all those cards face down for Viper are just pretty much worthless. You really needed that Galaxia to stick around. Oh, expend a draw. Whoa. That's not a good deal. That's not a good one. That's all she wrote. I don't know. Ambrosia, sure, you get back up to 5, but Jack can literally put 5 on the board. Right now, you could just enchant one of your Viscerous with a water. That gives you 4 total spirits of damage, immune to Tsunami. And then you're still wasting spirits on counter rooms. So what are your options? Without being able to clear that board, or any sort of board wipes or anything like that, you're just not feeling good if you're Viper right now. It's gonna be all right. Just immune to everything Astrabbit. That's gonna search for 3. Interesting play. I feel like it's fine. I still think maybe you enchant the water to this, but you're still gonna get 3 damage off, no matter what, probably, unless you get like Gorgons, but then that's still gonna be 2, and you're like, no matter some way or somehow, Viper's gonna be losing 3 spirits here for sure. But most likely, it's just game. So there's the 1 spirit for water, which is still gonna keep the Astrabbit around, and then you're gonna take the 3. So you're losing 4. Yeah, it's just Sorlet with water. Well, that don't do nothing for you. I guess you can attack over the rabbit, but with Jack at 9 spirits, what does that matter? Yeah, no, that's just GG's. G to the G's. Maybe if you could have gotten that, like if you had like an Atlantis or something, get one of your 5 guys up to. Oh, that's funny. That's silly. That's silliness. That's just a nail in the coffin. Now Jax is showing off. Yeah, oh, all those 2 dead altars. Capricorn playing some sort of water beatdown or control type of deck where you just get all that winning advantage, but 2 altars and a Gorgon's like face down doesn't feel good. I still think you probably Gorgon's the rabbit to save yourself. So when Ash Rabbit came down and you had Gorgons, you'd probably just bring out the 2, stop the rabbit from effect from going off as well as stop the rabbit from attacking. And then you have the Tsunami for everything else. So that would have saved you 1 spirit, but it didn't look like you were drawn into anything that's going to actually win the game in the long run. But you had a chance. Alright, so that's going to be the end of round 1. Cool. Let's hop back into the Discord. Viper, that didn't feel too good for you.
That's I wanted, before I took the 3 damage from the rabbit, I wanted to draw into Rise so I could Rise the Sluggle, ascend Caprigal, and then Caprigal exists. But no, the game gave me a big middle finger.
Oh yeah.
I like the Pandas and Eruption deck better.
Yeah, you probably would have been feeling pretty good there game 2 if you would have kept that Eruption deck versus that. Could have actually... Yeah. Game 2, I was expecting like Voltempus or something to pop out.
I thought about it, but then he said Voltempus, and I'm like, well, no.
No.
I hate the Voltempus mirror match more than any other matchup in the game.
I didn't actually play Voltempus. I just played on the win without drawing any of the win cards.
Well, that figures. It's fine, because I'm going to end up winning a card with Pandas and Eruption. It's going to be hype.
You do that.
I thought you had it, and then I saw Jack expend those 2 fires, and I was like, uh-oh. I was like, that's not what you want to see if you're Viper.
I like the 1 knife.
Yeah.
The Ambrosia I burned before I was going to play Drataya again. Like, just give me cards. There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, the cards wouldn't have mattered at that point.
No, but like, I want a card. Like, come on.
Yeah, there's not a big enough comeback card at that point.
Just sacrifice the draws, but you know what? It's my second time playing with that deck, so I cut myself a little slack.
Yeah, that's fair. It was fun to watch.
I got Grave with it the other day. He was down to 6 spirits, and I Eruption, cast Pandas, and Disenchant, cast Eruption.
Oh.
Pandas, and Disenchant, Pandas, and grab Eruption. I ended up taking Rise out because that is way too expensive to Eruption again.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Understandable.
One day, maybe.
Anybody doing the new event on Master Duel?
I was gonna test it out. I didn't see exactly what it was, but I heard there was a new one and people were trying it out. So I was thinking about doing it later.
Fusion Synchro RXD, so you can only do 1 mechanic.
Oh. So you have to choose like which mechanic you can do, or is it three different like events? Like you go into, like is it?
No, it's one event, you choose one mechanic, and then you play that. I think you can probably just switch anytime,
Okay.
but you have to pick one and then play a deck that only does that mechanic, and all other mechanics are banned.
Yeah. No, that sounds fun though. I'm a big fan of pre-Link era Yu-Gi-Oh. So any chance to do that? I don't hate links, but I like the opportunity to play without them again.
That's
I
something.
just like-
I'm debating what I want to play.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't
I
even.
have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea
All
what
my
you do
decks
play.
links. Maybe I'll just play Labyrinth.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. But it doesn't matter where you go then. Probably like maybe go to like the synchro pool or something and just have like Chaos Angel or something available for you. Like, yeah, that'd be like the only thing I could think of, and then just throw in random junk synchros for like extra or something.
No, I just play Hero.
Heroes?
Play Hero.
Just play Heroes.
Just play Hero. It's
Heroes and TCG got 3 Mallies now, though. That might be a little bit more menacing if you're actually good with the deck.
I don't think one more melee makes a difference for hero pure. It's a lot more usable in other decks, probably.
Yeah, I like tier limit and stuff like that. Like, you like to see it. I think it helps the deck. I've been seeing like a few hero players like talking about it and say that it definitely helps because they have what's that one card, Denier, that also gets them the malicious too, so it's just kind of like nonstop recursion, but I don't think hero's good enough as a deck overall to really take advantage of it. I'm kind of excited for the next set to release though. See how that works out with like the new ban list that just came out, seeing like the 10 pie dragons and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mahjong card.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how they play. All I've heard is that like they can do 35,000 worth of damage in one turn. So I'm like, okay, just the overkill the deck. Just
Oh, but that's
Yeah.
man.
yeah, but it sounds so
Okay,
much
I
fun
like
though.
Mahjong Dragons. I don't care if they're good. I like them.
Yeah, I like them. I'm like 35,000. Absolutely.
They are quite good. They're just also, I wouldn't say particularly interesting gameplay wise.
Yeah.
Play your one guy, who's full combo, and then you go to battle phase and do all your whole combo in the battle phase and kill your opponent.
Yeah.
For everything they do.
Yep.
So,
Game after
5
game
games a
too.
Not having fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a Valens player. So.
Oh, whoa! You're just on a different axis.
I will stop talking to you.
Yeah.
Totally to not have fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go.
Do you fit Kieran in Valence at all, or does Valence like lock you to like archetype?
Okay, so Valens, you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You're playing some other game.
Yeah, they're moving pieces around and.
Yeah, I don't even know what. Maybe it's playing Senate Switch.
Yeah. That's so
Oh my
silly.
god, it's such a bad deck, but it's so annoying. It's fun.
There's a lot of times where I just leave games when I'm playing. Just like pendulum players in general, but for sure like a Valence game, like I have to be in the right like mood to actually go through with the game.
Sit there and sit through the.
I
do
can
absolutely nothing.
do that. I can do that. I just, I don't know, income election right or something. Or maybe the pen player will just mess up the combo and I win because of rage.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's real. I've done that so many times.
Free win.
All the low scales, it's like, well, I don't want to play no more.
That's so funny.
Like I play in Master Duel, I play Valens, and in Duel Links, I play Cubics. Like I'm
Oh.
this is great.
Oh no.
Cubics, I feel like you would like Numeron on Master too.
Oh yeah.
No, I hate Numeron. I tried it. It's not it. Just give me my Cubic. Let me summon V-Jump 80 times. Come on.
Or you play a Vision Control version of what?
I do, and then I just win the game when I can burn you instantly.
Oh boy.
I
Like
just,
that's what the deck typically does. You just play Crimson Nova and you kill with that.
you know, I'm just stalling until I can Crimson Nova.
Cubic was the deck that when I first got back into actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh, when like right after the movie pack and everything came out, that was the deck that I was trying out, and it was you felt pretty scummy about it, but you also felt like really good.
No, I don't feel scummy. I'm like, you know what? Have fun. I'm okay with this.
Yep.
I don't care about my opponent's fun as long as I'm enjoying my.
That's every Yu-Gi-Oh player's mindset.
Now, when I'm playing Valence, it's different. It's I don't care if you're having fun as long as I'm not having fun.
That's it. That's the pendulum player experience. Yeah.
I like giving you a Dark World deck to play. That's fun.
Oh boy.
I drew Dark World too, and then I can't discard.
Oh,
I'm mad
no.
about it.
I hope I never get matched up with Viper on Master Duel.
Bro, I hope we get touched up. I will full-time Valence combo. You think
There's also an
I may lose the game.
And what the fuck was it for Dual Avatar? Yeah, but I don't know why you're giving me decks like this. I'm not playing that shit.
Dual Avatar? I've never even read on a single effect from a Dual Avatar
I
monster.
played it in Duel Links for 5 minutes and I realized it's so not fun that I don't want to play it.
They are not interesting. Like all the boss monsters are complete garbage. They have some good cards because they spam a bunch of tokens, but they also lock you into Dual Avatar, so you can't do anything.
Of course. There's no better feeling than getting on a boss monster and it doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That's what you want to feel.
Okay, let's see what do the synchros do. Oh, Red Dragon Archfiend is an option. That looks decent.
Yeah, that's not bad. For its all synchro event too, that's actually like a pretty decent deck to use.
There's also a Fable deck.
Oh boy, the Fable.
Yeah, I'm not learning Fable.
No, don't do that to yourself.
Oh yeah, the last deck is even better. A Sword deck.
Oh, perfect. Oh no, they did not want you to have fun. They're like, yeah, learn these bad decks that we like.
Free draw 7 and it's still bad.
Yeah, because what cards are you drawing? You can draw your whole deck. It's not gonna feel good.
This will play Kansas in a row.
Battling boxes.
Oh.
Like
Yo,
almost
hate
exclusive
deck?
to the new guys. I don't give a shit. That's terrible. Destina, yeah, no, thank you.
No.
And dinos with evil
Oh.
also no, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you, but interesting.
That's terrible.
Dinos at least sound like interesting. Like if you've never played the deck before, like if I had to, I'd pick that
I
one.
mean, let me look at the list again to make sure.
There's actually interesting Dino cards in there, not just all evil, like the evil swords and stuff.
They have like let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 different evil cards. But yeah, they also have the normal dino stuff in there. You have like 1 conductor, 1 pill, 1 armosaur, 3 what's it called? Mist, 3 Oviraptor. So you have a couple good cards.
Yeah, you've got it. You could mess around with it and feel pretty decent.
But like all your entire extra deck also like succeeds, so
Right. So what are you actually accomplishing? Out of all of them, though, it seems the maybe the best, like most fun to play. Battle and Boxers wouldn't be terrible either. They were fun back in the day.
I never liked them. I
No.
like annoying it and nothing else.
Isn't that the fun part?
No. I think I'm just gonna play Outlaws. I think I still have Outlaws deck somewhere around.
Man said being annoying isn't the fun part. Flashback to Spark and Zeus and then
Yeah.
try that again.
uh.
What's my other is that playable? Bear?
What deck?
That's a good question. Others.
Hmm.
I have no idea. I'll try it out.
Yeah, might as well. That's probably your best bet at this point. Is probably to just try it out.
I mean, they just limited a bunch of cards for the event.
Right. I'm guessing like flu is like pretty much banned out of existence. They do that for like every event.
Yeah. Okay, Albaz is at 1, Aluber is at 1.
Oh, that makes sense.
Tyranny is at 1.
They're like, don't play branded. We know what you're thinking it.
Branded opening is at 1. That might just be at 1 in general.
Yeah, the whole deck's at 1. Because branded fusion's already at 1 in Master Duel.
Yeah, and they also put Albion to 1.
They're just like, don't.
Ah,
Do not. Hello.
hello?
How's it going?
Who's this?
Hello.
Tailwinds.
Oh,
Hello, hello, hello.
okay.
Yeah. So there's a tournament.
Okay. More or less.
Give or take.
Tournament
I
break.
Roll myself to be able to know about these.
Are you a Hangout member? Like in the Discord?
I'm just a Hangout member. Let's see.
If you check the roles, you should be able to add it as well. But that's how you'll be notified about when these are starting.
There we go. That should do it, hopefully.
Tails, did you want to play?
I am down.
Sweet. That means I can start playing too for the next round. We're just waiting for Sky Guy and Spaz to finish up.
Because I'm thinking about playing it on Sunday. Yeah.
I'm playing. Yeah, I'm playing on Sunday. What we can do? Well, only reason why we need yeah, we need Spaz and Sky Guy because we need to figure out. They need to play someone else. Whoever wins, I'll have them play Jack, and then the losers will play Viper, and then I'll play Tailwinds because neither one of us has played already.
I don't care Logitech about that.
Runic playable?
No way, Runic's playable.
Yeah, I don't even have Runic cards. I'm not drafting them for this event.
No, I used to have Runic, and then they just banned it into Oblivion, and I was like, nope. Like I love Runic Naturia, like that deck felt good. But yeah, you don't. Once they banned it into Oblivion, I'm like, yeah, that's done.
I need to look at my deck, see if I have anything else. How was this just unplayable?
I'm guessing for the Xyz event, Zodiacs are limited pretty heavily too, or are they still viable? That's another deck that I just love. Like keeping it easy. Let's just Zeus the whole field. I'm gonna join their clash real quick, see where they're at.
Factor 9 is at 1, but aside from that, Zodiac seems like it.
Oh, that's not even that bad.
Nah.
Like I'd rather have that than Trident.
Trident is at 3? Fuck, when did that go to 3?
That was like December, January. Like it was like January or February. December through February in there. And Barrage is at 3 too.
Barrage is playable?
Yeah, Barrage is at 3 now.
Oh, fuck. I might play Zodiac.
I love Zodiac.
Wait, is Maxi legal in Maxi? There's no way, right? Well, it's
Maxi.
banned in Fusion.
Yeah, it should be banned.
Does anyone have a deck
Wait,
list
what?
on them for Sonic Core Control with water?
Mmm.
Because I built mine with wind, and I don't think I want to go with wind.
It's a good.
Maybe it's just not showing me the correct limited. I don't know why.
I don't remember the last time I saw the a Win Sonic or Water deck list.
Sonic or what list?
The Sonic or Water control.
Eagle should. I think Eagle sent me one.
Yeah, I try to screenshot deck lists whenever I can, but I haven't seen that one for a
Maxi
while.
is banned, so it's the set ban.
Okay. Maxi being banned. All right, where do you stand on Maxi, Jack?
Either play it at 3 or put it at 0. I think I prefer playing with it at 0, especially since I just printed a new one, which is better.
Right. Yeah.
Makes
Way.
more balance.
Way more balanced. Way more fair. It looks like fun to actually play with.
Yeah.
I hope they just drop that card as soon as they can and just like execute Maxi, because it's not that I like absolutely can't play Master Duel or like a game with Maxi in it. It's just the game, like the deck building is just not fun, because I feel like I have to auto, like a quarter of every deck that I make is already like solved.
I think that simplifies deck building.
It does simplify, but sometimes I like the just like sit around and have it be like a little bit more complicated, and like I like enjoy that. And it's like at first it was fun. Like for like the first year of Maxi, I was like fine with it. I was playing a lot, and then after a while, it was just like I'm having no new like experiences that I'm enjoying on Master Duel. So I've just been like waiting for it to get banned.
That's, what makes them choose like big T? Or probably just the whole event in general.
Yeah.
What decks are gonna be popular?
Zodiac is probably popular, so you'll probably see a mirror match quite often.
Okay, let me find if the stupid anti-XD speed card is legal.
Yeah, if they left that legal, that's just silly. Sky Guy, Spaz, how did the games go?
I won 2-0.
2-0? Okay, cool. We have Tailwinds in here now, too, so we've got 6 people. So we're going to
Yes, they
do...
left it legal, let's go.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
Okay, so 3 copies of Estrada. Definitely want those. 2 I'll check on the Jolta, I think.
Is the mention very illegal? Is there...
Alright, we're going to do Jack versus Sky Guy, and then Viper versus Spaz, and then me versus Tailwinds.
I'm just finishing up my deck here, and then we'll be good to go.
Are you
Sky
playing...
Guy.
Yep.
I have one Ambrosia, but or not one Ambrosia. I have one Altar, but it's very crinkly.
No.
That's fine.
Well, you could tell it apart from all the other cards, because it'll be crinkled to shit.
Proxy. Proxy is.
Why not?
Steckt on der Prince or the Copyies.
I mean, just use another card and instead that's not crinkled and put like a piece of paper up in front of it that says Ambrosia.
Yes, that
It also
makes
works.
sense. Oh god, I forget how loud the app is when you load into it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry that the audio is too loud for you.
Okay.
Just try the MIDI audio.
Wait, he did?
I'm the
Yeah.
composer.
Wow.
Can you turn it down just a little?
You turn it down. There's
How about you do that yourself? I did. I turned it down in the app, but then the main menu
Opening
launch
video?
says "fuck you."
Okay.
Oh.
I will let Steve know.
And I was gonna say, I think Viper did the same thing, but he says it's still loud for him too.
I just told him to send off and let's do everything else.
1, 2,
I-
3,
Oh, that's
4, 5,
totally
6,
fair.
7, 8.
You know what? I'll mute my game. And Viper, let's go in a little.
Alright, you can catch two.
Tails, we'll meet in Classroom 3 or whatever whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Are you playing with a webcam or app?
Webcam.
Okay, cool.
It's just what I prefer.
Yeah, I prefer it too, but we have it where you can do either one. So if you don't have webcam cards, you just play in the app. But if you have webcam, you can play with them.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you want to move to session 1 first for a little
No, I
while?
want to stay here.
I
Got
don't have to
everybody
move
else
my
over
camera
here.
account.
Oh God! Oh Jack. All right. Let's get this into. All right. Now we wait for tailwinds. Shuffle everything up. I don't know why my camera's been so laggy lately. Might have to look into investing into a new one. I'll be right back. Tails, how you doing? Tails, about how much longer do you think? Who's saying me? I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute you, Jack. Tails. How much longer do you think you're ready? Okay. All right, I'm going. All right, I'm going to watch Viper and Spaz's game, and then just let me know when you're ready. Sorry, join the. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna watch. Wait until Tails is ready. Tails might have to join in second round, depending on when they're ready, which is fine. Alright, let's do some spectating. Alright. Let's watch some Viper versus Spaz. Let's see if, yep, so Viper is going back on the Pandison burn. So we'll see how that works out. Oh, we are. It's not looking too great for Spaz. They're pretty deep already. Looks like. Let me pull this up real quick. So what do we got in the grave already? We probably have already seen. Yeah, we have an eruption, so we're probably going to. So I'm assuming Viper was going for the eruption to pretty much get Spaz out of it. But this is very interesting. I don't know what Spaz is on, but we've seen what Viper's on. So yeah, so Pandison should be in attack because when he summoned out Pandison, I'm pretty sure when we came in we saw that Pandison was in attack. Unless Pandison was in defense. And I just missed it. Alright, so down comes an Earth Enchanted Eletric. That tells me that Spaz either has none left or it's not worth it to get the search. So if you already have Zeus in hand, let's look in the graveyard and see where we're at. Oh, so we're wind. Oh, we're A-list. Oh, we've got eruption. Why is everybody just... Everybody's just trying to be cheese today. What the heck? No one's playing real stuff. We're just trying to eruption all day, every day. Alright, so we're destroying our back row to cast eruption to end the game. Oop. Big oop. We're going to be seeing a lot of eruptions for games today. Cheating. Alright, let's see if we can get in right away for game 2. See how that goes. I would feel like Viper should just stick on this strat. So we have Bro Panison. Bro Panison was eruption 4 times. Oh my god. Oh my. That's when the deck feels good. Even though, do you really feel good eruptioning someone 4 times? I mean, that's the thing. But after your talk with you about the decks you like to play in Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm guessing that's just what you live for. 4 times, my gosh. All right, let's see if they're queuing up again. Are they going again? Alright, so we got draw 2 out of Spaz to start off the game, playing some Wind still. I wonder if Spaz is maybe just playing some like Pantera with eruptions. Why not? Let's just cheese it out. Oh, we've got Necrof. So we got like some sort of fire wind going on from Spaz. That's interesting. There we go. I didn't come through there. Alright, what did I just miss? Alright, so you see a Gorgon's Gaze off on the Rumma Gem, onto Viper's Rumma Gem. So probably to prevent that Jataya from coming out, to prevent the drawing shenanigans. It really does seem like Spaz playing a fire deck is in a good spot for defending against the Eruption. I don't know how you get Eruption 4 times when you've got fire all running around in your deck. But we see a Wind enchant on that Necrof, and I mean, sure, why not? Why not? Alright, Giraflora, bring back that Rumma Gem. Put it in defense. Feels okay. That Necrof is still going to attack over and force you to expend one. So, Necrof is doing its thing no matter what. Bring back the Rumma Gem. It's Spaz's turn now. Spaz just gonna attack, or does Spaz have any other plays? Crysaur! Woo-wee! That's nice. That feels good if you're Spaz. Like, why not? You know what deck you're going up against. That's cheating. That's just, you just can't do that. That's just not, no. Yeah, take that back. Alright, so we see an Ambrosia. What do you have in there? Do you still have 2 in there? Ooh, you don't do that, Spaz. You just don't do that. You attack for 2 and recycle the 2, and you hold that Ambrosia until the end of the game. But we're learning. We're getting in there. We're still attacking directly for 3 and getting that last Spirit back into our Spirit deck. So the Spirit differential hopped way back, and wow, Viper is really going to be hoping for either a Laurels or some sort of removal. Oh, I guess that was smart because you can get it back with the Wind that you put in there. But still, I still think you hold on to that Ambrosia and try to get most value. Ooh, with those 2 Earth, I thought for sure we were going to see an Earthquake. But we see a Nectar. Will that draw into an Earthquake? Let's wait and see. see, we still don't have any cards face down, which is interesting from Viper. I'm wondering if Viper's playing against the potential of like a P-Gus play. But I think you still have to put them down even with the fear of P-Gus coming. Alright, so we got Ramajam, probably going to Jataya. Viserys, interesting. So Viserys still can't get over Chrysor at any point, so that means that maybe Jataya's already in hand and you want Viserys for later on. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we got another attack directly, losing 3. So far we're up 1-0 for Viper, but right now, Viper needs to start moving because this Chrysor is putting in work. If you're Spaz, you have that. So out comes Viserys, but what are you looking to do? Demeter. Okay. Alright. Now we've got something. Spaz, please have something. I want to see Chrysor put in that work. So now we're looking to what? Crash? Crash. This effect. Please have something, Spaz. Please. Save the Chrysor. Shield. No! Down goes Chrysor. Oh, that feels so bad. Did all that work. That card was putting in so much work for you. So, no this effect. That makes sense. You did lose the 2 from Chrysor, so you're feeling fucking amazing if you're Spaz, though. It would have been cool. Eruption for game. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not over yet, but I mean, come on, it's 15-0 spirit differential, and all you've got to work with is a Demeter, Rumagem, and a Giraflora, and 3 Earth Spirits on the field. Like, what? I mean, you Ambrosia, like, maybe you give yourself something, but 15? You're gonna work Spaz down from 15. There comes the Laurel, so now you only got 2 left. You probably take out the Giraflora. Or the Rumagem, that's fine too. Then you attack over this Giraflora and it's done. Oh! Or we just burn them to death. We just never stop burning. Please tell me you can Nexus. Please tell me you did not just summon that out without Nexusing. Please, Spaz. Or just Earthquake. Or just, you know, whatever works. It all works the same. That's game 2. That's GG's. You ain't got nothing. There ain't nothing you can do. Alright. Should be game 2. Still waiting on Tails. It seems like Tails might be until next round. So we'll play Tails next round. See if Tails wants to do a win a card. That'd be fun. Playing the same decks? I mean, I think if you're Spaz, you probably just going right into it. So I'm guessing Viper's gonna go first because Spaz just won. Wait. I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it started off last time, so hopefully we don't have some weird replay thing going on. What's going on? Okay, I think this is a new game, so I'm pretty sure when Necrof came out, there was... Alright, I'm pretty sure this is a new game. Alright, so here, down comes the Nectar. We're seeing Water and Wind, so I'm guessing Viper switched it up for the final game 3. Probably a smart idea considering that your opponent's on fire, so why keep on trying with the Eruption strategy if your opponent's playing fire? Attack over the Necrof, and you got a full back row out of Viper. We're seeing Water and Wind, so I'm guessing it's going to be the Water Capricorn type of strategy that we saw out of Viper when he played against Jack. Down goes a P-Gust. You're feeling really good if you're Spaz, especially if you can pair that with like an Altar or something face down and find ways to get multiple pops with that P-Gust. Getting multiple pops with P-Gust is an incredible feeling. Alis. Statue Alis. So we still see Tails is still making the deck, so yeah, we're just gonna wait until next round to do our match, if that even works then, or we can just do it 4th round too, that's fine. Alright, so we see the Alis enchanted up to 4, so 3 extra on there. Will we see the Search right now, or is Spaz just setting up an Altar play? Because if it's setting up the Altar play, then you're feeling really good if you're Spaz. Alright, so we're going to need to disenchant. What is Spaz going to search it for? Maybe like a Hydrake, Sorlet of your own, another P-Gust, Exaltair. Exaltair would be nice if you can keep that P-Gust around, Exaltair onto the P-Gust next turn. Really try to wipe out that back row, because when your opponent sets 4, any way to wipe out that back row feels amazing. Let me see. So we did see Exaltair go to hand. Okay, I did miss that. So Exaltair next play. We have another Nog out of Viper. Draw some more cards. Feeling okay about that, given that they're both in early game. That's when Nog is going to be the best, when you can just get it off in the early game, get that card advantage as best you can. Okay, so we see a P-Gust out of Viper. So you're probably taking out that Alis to get rid of that Nexus Bank. Oh, you're not. That tells me that I think Viper has maybe like an Altar, like a way to pop that Alis. Unless you just don't care. Maybe you don't care. You have 3 back row, you got rid of the P-Gust. Yeah, maybe you just don't care. Because I guess when you just have Exalt... Oh, you're searching again. Oh, alright, Spaz. Alright, Spaz. I ain't here to tell you what to do. You show me. Resting under Laurels. Get rid of probably the Sorlet, because you're way more likely to attack over P-Gust, especially if you bring out the Exaltair with a Nexus Bank. You can burn for 2, try to attack over. If you have 2 on the Exaltair, you're going for 3, so you're forcing to use the back row, which you really need to make Viper do when they're sitting at this level of spirits. All those back row are easily available to them, so you need to start getting rid of that back row and forcing them to use it. Elechick is great too. Elechick is perfect. That's actually exactly what you want. Get another Alis in your hand. Yeah, so okay, perfect. You used up one of the back row. You still feel good if you're Viper because you're still in a commanding position. Gorgon's Gaze is the best thing you could have done there. Anything else doesn't feel too great to use on the Elechick, because getting that Alis in the hand just means her problems in the future turns. But being able to stop that attack as well as stop the A-list search definitely feels good. Down comes my station. Get the hit for 2. You're still up on spirits, 9 to 8. Don't know what you're expecting to see. So we see Nemisail get a little bit of recursion, tie it up, but that Nemisail in defense. I think you put that Nemisail in attack. I don't think you put that Nemisail in defense there because now both of these can hit over. I think you put that Nemisail into attack. You force Viper to expend, and then you use the Nemisail to attack over Pigas, and then you force Viper to start using up some more spears by using up that back row by potentially negating that or just getting the Pigas off the field, because now that one back row, literally nothing. All you do is enchant this Pigas, destroy that back row, and then you have Pigas can you probably jack over with you attack over. You probably expend for pop. And then you expend for Mustation, attack over this, and then you hit for 2 with Pigas. Alter. Oh, you had Alter in your hand. You had everything set up to just feel great with that Pigas earlier in the game, and it just didn't come out how you wanted to. Viper now has 4 back row with a field that I don't see Spaz outing, because you bring out Sorlet is probably your best play here because you just need those, but that back row just so menacing right now. Eruption, okay, that feels good if you're Spaz. You want to get to this point where you are. It'd be so funny if Spaz had all 3 eruptions in hand right now. It'd be hilarious. Exaltair? In defense? Nothing? No. No, Spaz, not like this. Oh no, Nemisail comes down, feels bad. Regen those spirits that you just lost from Eruption. Oh. This is where if we go back to the point where A-list was not being able to be searched, like, look at all the plays that would have been happened if A-list would have been around. Like, it just would have been a completely different game. Spaz had Nemisail in hand, Exaltair in hand, and would have had A-list with an Alter. So that just feels bad. Oh, another Eruption too, so close. So close yet so far away. Oh, so close. Those eruptions. Oh my gosh. We can join back into the Hangout, and then we'll see if Jack and let me check on Jack and Sky Guy real quick. We've got Jack and Sky Guy here. It looks like we've got Jack on T-Nexus, Sky Guy on Earthbeat. Alright, so it looks like Jack and Sky Guy are still going at it. So I'm going to finish out by commenting on their game. this game shown. Where's the other one? There we go. All right. They're not in Atlantis. Let's get back to... Nope. Let's get back to the galaxy. All right, so... It's hard to tell where spirits are at, but let's just try to hop in and see where we're at. I mean, we've got 2 Toxicons up with the Spark It. Like, you're not feeling good if you're a Sky Guy. Like, hopping into a game and seeing this feels so bad. By the looks of Sky Guy's deck, they're definitely down to the last game. All right, out comes the Tech Taurus. Hit over that Spark It so that shenanigans just stop right here and right now. Looks like Jack has 1 card left in hand. I don't know how many left in hand for Sky Guy. Maybe nothing. Sky Guy definitely has a few spirits left in the spirit deck, though. So this game's definitely not over. It's hard to tell where Jack's at. Alright, let's see what Jack does. Looks like Jack doing some counting, trying to figure it out. We got 2 cards face down, and we got a Demeter on board for Tectorus. So Tectorus is getting pumped up by 3, so Tectorus is at 6. So we're going to have an Elechic effect. That's good, because you have the Zeus down right now. So that back row for Sky Guy, you're really hoping that it's Tsunami, I think. I think you're really hoping that it's Tsunami. Because if it's Tsunami, you're feeling pretty good. You get another Elestral out. It doesn't look like Jack's got any back row. Ooh. Ooh. That feels bad. I mean, you still have now where there's no back row, so I mean, you're kind of going in however you want. But I don't... What do you bring out? This feels good because it's a 5 attack, so you know it can get over them. We do know that Jack just searched for the next Zeus, so it doesn't feel great. So you just took out the Stellar Toxion. Get that out of there. You don't need the morality boost at the moment. Oh, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow. That is just that feels terrible. And then you burn. That's the last one. Attack for game. Bang.
Man, that was such a big oopsie moment there, Sir Ruby. I just couldn't believe my eyes.
What oopsies? Tsunami? Oh, must have not. Oh no, it's all good. That clash was wild. So Tails, is your deck ready?
Yes, it is.
Cool. So I think we'll see where Jack's at. I don't know if they're onto their next game. Let me unmute them real quick. Otherwise, we'll just let them finish out this round, and then me and you can play next round. Because I think Viper and Spaz are already done.
Yeah, they finished.
Let's see. Show Was that the end of the match, or are you still going?
No, that was game 2.
Game 2. So is it 1-1 at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go back and show everyone. Tails, are you able to see this game going on right now?
Yeah.
Sweet. You want to commentate this game 3 with me?
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. Let me just mute them because their voices don't matter.
yeah, we need nothing to do with their voices. It's just their gameplay that we need. So I'm guessing these two. So Tails, I don't know if you know, but for like our tournament rules, there is no side deck. So like you can like change your deck up completely, going into the next game, if you so choose, or you can just play normally where you can just keep your same deck and maybe the side deck is just a little bit bigger. So they do have a potential to be on a completely different deck going into game three, but with how quick they're going, I'm guessing they're just probably playing the same thing. So we're probably just looking at an Earth versus Thunder Nexus matchup.
Yeah, and honestly, that's not a bad rule set there. But to everyone at home, if you do switch up your entire deck in the middle of a set, you're at trouble.
Yeah, yeah, fair. All right, so we saw Jack win that last game, so we're probably going to see Sky Guy choose to go first.
There we go. Bring it up via my LGB60. That way I can properly see those screens without any issues here. And then wide mode for LG. There we go.
All right. Here we go. Let's see how this one starts. This will be a fun match. I don't know if
It's gonna be really.
sorry. I don't know if they're playing any sort of variance with like if it's just like straight Earth versus Thunder right now. If there's any sort of variance going on, so that'll be interesting to see because we didn't get a chance to see game one. Well, I think maybe you did. Were you watching the games at all when you were in the lobby with them?
I wasn't watching to an extreme degree. However, what I could definitely tell was that they were going relatively back and forth between each other. So there could be a possibility we see more of that into here. But, I mean, the most important thing, obviously, the loans after into the Glare Film Estrava in defense position, turn one immediately, followed up by a random Yu-Gi-Oh card is very interesting play to see from both players.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, the tried and true Estrava in defense position immediately, turn one. You never can live without it, and we'll have to see how Jack Yomo is going to be able to counter against this going into turn one, because it really depends on what that opening hand is, because, Astrava 5 defense, that's not an easy thing to get rid of immediately.
No, not at all. That's the best feeling. Anytime you're playing, when you get to start off with that kind of defensive play, but also get to dig further. But then that's the best second play to it. Honestly, is just bringing out one of your own. But it's gonna get hit by the PTA. So that's always like I like PTAing a rabbit because rabbit's never going to be used offensively and get around PTA. So I mean you never stop in the effect, like getting it off the field feels really good. So you don't have to worry about it later on.
Yeah, I do agree with that. It is definitely the easiest way to get rid of it as of right now. So it is a very worthwhile play.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I feel like Earthquake. I mean, honestly, like anything would be able to get rid of it just fine. So I don't think PTA is much of an issue because it's basically like the other tools to get rid of a card like Estrava are going to be a similar spirit cost as well.
Definitely, absolutely. I just know sometimes Earthquake feels better to hold on to it for a situation where you feel like you can't handle it no matter what. And we'll see the double Astrabbit come down and the PTA on that Astrabbit. So it feels, I guess, when you're playing against, it's not so much with these players' decks. When you're playing against a deck like Water, where the cards can crash. Like if you have like Foamy or Hydrake, where that card can still get advantage off of it, you have to be careful with like the correct use of that PTA. So sometimes like the PTAing the Astrabbit just feels like a safe, nice play, versus when you have the Earthquake, it can really help. Versus like something that's a little bit more like unoutable or like posing like a potential threat later on in the game.
Yeah, and the fact that we did see the PTA from Jack Yomu's side as well, it does also help with the fact that that leaves only one S Rabbit on the field in comparison, which just gives you a little more chance to be able to deal with the Sky Guy side of the board here.
Absolutely.
It's super important going into this that it's all about board control, and especially this early on, Sky Guy is looking pretty good considering he has a lot of back row already.
Yep.
But all it takes is just one singular draw into something really good for Jack Yomo to be able to utilize and just take care of this entire board.
Yeah, 100%. And I know something that would be interesting to see too is sometimes Jack throws wind, like a small wind package into his deck. So if he's got something like Alter P Gust, without any offensive pressure from Sky Guy at the moment, you can potentially get 2 back row with just 1 card and mess around that way as well. So it's something you could potentially see. But so far, we just saw Jack expend to draw, and then only with 1 face down. So I'm wondering if Jack is just is either saving for the correct moment to start playing the cards in his hand until the game state changes a little bit more, or if Jack is just having really unlucky draws at the moment.
It could be either of them, honestly. But even then, I don't think it's a bad idea to keep your board state as it is at the moment. Although seeing 2 Zaptor on that Estrada there, and the fact that you don't have any back row in particular, not a great moment to have there for Jack Yomu. But, I mean, there's a reason why Jack Yomu is one of the best players in the game. He's definitely, like, cooking something up. We just don't know exactly what it is yet. But we could be seeing it here now that it is his turn.
And it could have been a bait to get that Ass Rabbit into attack too, because if is that another expended draw though?
Ooh, that is another expensive draw.
Oh,
he might not have the tools he needs yet.
No, that's what it's got to be. I don't know what you're. I mean, obviously, yeah, like you said, Jack's an incredible player, so you want to think he's cooking something up, but I mean, even the best of players. Oh, there's a Laurel, so that feels good.
Maybe that was what he was setting up for.
Yeah, it must have been. But you would think if Jack had that earlier on, you wouldn't let that 2 damage. So that might have been what the expended draw got into. So that might have been he was waiting for it, and then now Jack's just got the hand to play exactly what he wants.
Yeah, but here's the interesting thing as well. He has no back row right now except for 1 card, and there it is. It's PTA going to deal with the what is it, Rumagem?
Yep.
Yeah, Rumagem. And that's all fine and dandy. Nothing wrong with PTAing the Rumagem, but you have no back row whatsoever, and you have this gigantic hand of cards. Whether he wants to play them, if there's mostly like invoke runes in there or something, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of counter runes because he would have put them face down on the backfield already, like he did with the PTA previously.
Yep.
So I have a feeling he's just getting bad draw here, and that's not what you want at this stage in the game. Because yeah, it kind of is a little bit of an early stage, but I mean, not really what you want to deal with right now. But we do see the Sparkins, so we could see Zeus possibly coming out too.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, that would make sense, right? Like when you're playing Thunder Nexus, like what better play could you be holding on, like waiting for, than the Zeus Sparkit play? Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
Now though, the thing is, you have not dealt with those 3 back row yet, so you'd have to think that there'd be something coming out of Sky Guy here, potentially. Yeah, Gorgons. That's what I was thinking. And now so there's the 2 back row. Oh, 3. I think I may see where Jack's coming from. So when you're playing against Earth, Equal Links is a huge threat. At most, is that a tornado? Oh, let's go. That is so cool. That is so cool. Love that. That is. There's no way Jack could be preparing for a tornado to come up at that point.
Yeah, no one would be prepared for a tornado. You barely see it much in play.
Right. All right, there's the Viscerus. Now you're feeling really good if you're Jack. See, this is why Jack, I think I understand where he's coming from. Because if you don't want to just set random cards down to just be automatically popped by Equal Links, so he's waiting for a moment where he can set a lot, and then Equal Links has to pick and choose instead of just letting Equal Links pick off the ones that you already have in your hand.
Yeah, and it's not a bad also feel like it wouldn't have been a bad idea either to just have some cards face down on the back row as sort of like a trap board for. Gosh, what do I forget? Sky Guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his name. But yes, it would have been nice to see some back row as a trap for Sky Guy as well to make him possibly waste some cards. But like for example, that tornado, if he could have wasted it on something else, like on one of the face down cards. But in this scenario here, I think the way Sky Guy played tornado was probably the best idea to go with to deal with the face up Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
We see the Spark in defense position, of course, so there's nothing you can do in terms of attacking. But here we see the Ambrosia come into play. So
Okay.
a little bit of recovery going on here for Jack, which is always a really good thing. And we're going to see 3 Zaptors going into the Spirit deck.
That's nice. That's
Not
what
a bad thing at all. So he might be cooking with some other lightning tools potentially.
definitely. And those were the 3 Zaptors that he lost from Zeus too. So yeah, you probably just go ahead and that Ambrosia is pretty much a redo button. Yeah, just a redo button at that point. But now you know Sky Guy's playing Tornado too, so it's like, does he have another? I mean, I don't think he probably played as like a one-off. He probably played at 2 or 3 at least.
Even more so with the back row going on here, does Sky Guy have an answer like another Gorgon's Gaze to be able to counter this? But it doesn't look like he does. So now Jack Yomo has whatever he wants in terms of who he wants to get rid of here. And most likely, I would say that Equalinx, I think it is probably what you want to get rid of, because that thing's a threat against Team Nexus.
Absolutely, especially coming down next play, like automatically popping something, going for the Zeus. Yeah, you get rid of it, force them to bring out the Rummagem and try to search it again. Oh, we have 2 Spark It. Oh, now we're really cooking.
Ooh, this is scary. So if the other card was in fact just the Rummagem, this is not an amazing position then for Sky Guy.
No.
Because at this point, you have no other cards in the hand potentially, and yeah, it looks like that's the only other card. I'm going to enlarge it just to see. So it's a Viserys and a Rummagem, so he's going to get rid of the second Viserys, which, yeah, it makes a lot of sense to go with that.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like it would have probably just been a better idea to get rid of that other Rummagem, just so that way there's no chance of attacking, but I also see why you want to get rid of that Viserys. As soon as he puts it, Sky Guy puts it into attack position, that gives him a 7 attacker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And when you've got when you're
6 attacker, my mistake.
yeah, but 6 attack too is still huge, with the potential for, if it probably was a decision made off of what Jack has in the back row too. Like maybe Jack has an easier time, like if you have like a Gorgon's Gaze or something against Rummagem, so you prevent that search. Rummagem is just a sitting little guy at that point. You feel a lot better about that versus like if your back row can't handle the 2 Viserys on the field. Okay, so we see there's Laurel, so the 2 Sparkets are cleared. But now you have 3 cards total for Sky Guy. Yeah, you definitely bring out that Rummagem. Let's see if there's a response from Jack here. Jack may be thinking about it.
I don't see any response. Oh, yep, we are. We're going to see the Poison Totara come into play, which, once again, it's going to come in clutch. It's not meant for the -2 attack. It's going in there just to be able to get rid of it as soon as their player phase ends, which is always a really good thing, especially because you have nothing on your side of the board to be able to handle an attack from Rummagem anyways. But even then, looks like we're going to see a possible search for Viserys, that looks like?
Yeah, that's a Viserys, yeah.
I don't understand why he's going for the Viserys.
Me either.
Previously, we saw that the other 2 Viserys that he had are now in the Underworld.
Yep. The nice part about that Pete...
He's a 5 attacker, but it still makes no sense.
Yeah, I guess maybe your thoughts are if like Thunder runs a lot of 4s. So you would assume that Jack is going to bring out a 4 attacker, and you're maybe hoping just to have that 5 attacker to deal with whatever Lestral Jack gets onto the board. But Jack with that second Ambrosia feels really bad right now. And is that the third, or was that shielded from before? That might have been shielded.
That could have been shielded from before, most likely. But yeah, we do see the Sparket coming back onto the field. We're going to see it once again received through a Nexus. And, ooh.
Yeah.
Gorgon's Gaze is going to hit the field on the Sky Guy side of the board, so it ain't doing anything.
No. And then you're feeling good with Jack with that card advantage with the amount of runes you have face down that you've been saving through these plays. You've got to think that Jack has a way to deal with this Viserys when it comes down. Ambrosia's the last card. Okay. A little bit of spirit regen.
Yeah, the spirit regen is not bad at all, but in my opinion, I think what he's really needing to look for is just general Elestral regen of some sort. And I don't think there really is much of a way other than Rise from the Ashes, potentially.
Yeah.
Which not many people play that card in their deck, so this Viserys is all on its own. It is misenchanted, I believe, as well, so not a bad thing. Does Jack Hammer have Mountain Olympus out? No, he doesn't. So we're not going to see any potential effect of Mount Olympus come into play for the Viserys.
So we got Jack's got to be thinking, is it even worth it to stop this Viserys with the or does he have plays afterwards to just deal with what Sky Guy has going on? Because I don't know if Sky Guy even has one card in hand. Like, I think this Viserys is everything right now. So one card in hand. Tsunami, yeah, that's perfect. Works beautifully. Tsunami's huge. Still 2 cards face down. Jack feels like in a very commanding position here.
Yeah, especially for the fact that this Sparket, so far Sky Guy has just not had anything to deal with it at this point in time. It's a very, very opportunistic position here for Jack.
Right. So it's...
And it looks like Jack's camera rose for me. I don't know if it did for you.
No, it's still going for me. It looks like we got an Ambrosia out of Jack. So that's the 3rd Ambrosia of the game. So the difference is just in that alone just really, I think, almost seals the game for Jack, because that's so much a card advantage. Ambrosia being +2 in activations compared to Sky Guy, and the ability to just still have spirits on board. There goes the equal links. That wasn't really... There wasn't much you were doing with that anyways, unless you drew exactly in a Demeter, but I don't even know at this point if pulling that combo of Equal Links and Demeter off really helps you a ton with the card advantage that Jack has.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting if we look back earlier into the game where Jack kept so many cards in his hand and just played the long game with it, because normally with Team Nexus you don't necessarily want to play the long game. You want to get everything going immediately, but seeing it now that Jack deciding to go with the long game, waiting until the right moment to unleash everything, and it totally working out in his favor here is definitely something that I'm going to try to replicate in the future.
Definitely.
Especially against something like Earth Beatdown, because with Earth Beatdown, you can't really play a slow game with it. You have to go fast with it from the get-go.
100%. Yeah, that's what you want. You want your opponent to do, honestly, the exact opposite of what Jack did. And Jack, knowing that, playing against Earth enough, knows that he did not have the cards to deal with what Earth Beatdown is capable of. So instead of trying, just played the long game, and it really is turning out to be a cool thing to keep in mind when playing Thunder Nexus versus... but playing any deck versus Earth, really. Wait until your hand can finally do something against Earth Beatdown instead of just letting Earth beat you down, really.
Exactly.
Wonder what Jack's thinking. Because we have that one card face down from Jack. And Jack's low on Sparkets, and we don't see... So the water comes out to protect against Tsunami.
Okay, I like that play. Not a bad idea at all. I think that's probably the safest play to go with. I was thinking of maybe bringing out another Elestral if he had one in hand to try to hit over that potential counter rune, if it was something like a Gorgon's Gaze, or if it was like a PTA potentially. But I like the idea of just reassuring yourself with the Leviathan, just in case it turns out to be a Tsunami. You can still attempt to swipe out whatever it is there, and if it's a Gorgon's Gaze, well, and Sky Guy decides to play it, well, hey, not a big deal. You still have the Spark in play.
Yep, exactly. And this Earthquake from Sky Guy feels good, but that would have felt way better earlier on because I'm looking. I think I see in Sky Guy's deck right now that there's not his Spirit deck that there's not too much going on. That
Yeah,
they're
his
down to
camera's
the.
frozen for me, so I didn't even see the earthquake come into play here.
Oh, that's fair.
There we go.
Yeah, so Spark gets out, Earthquake's out, but now you're just pretty much banking on that Jack is not drawn into Elestrals, that it's been all runes at this point. And now you have the potential, because it seems like Jack, even with all those Ambrosias, is still getting lower on the spirit count. So the game's definitely coming down to the wire. And I feel like if you're Jack, I don't know if Jack has an Elestral. I think you kind of just slap it down. Knowing that Sky Guy's on low count. But maybe if you slap it down and Sky Guy's got enough spirits to deal with it, then you're leaving yourself vulnerable and like with less spirits.
At this point, I would be trying to get out Tectorus as much as possible, and then if you have Demeter as one of the face downs, just going to town with Tectorus to really just try to swing the position into your favor. The only problem with that, of course, is the 3 face down back row on Jackyoma's side, but I mean, what else can you really do at this point? There's not like you have another tornado in your deck potentially. I mean, if we saw another tornado, that would be insane, but let's be real, most likely it was just a one-up.
Right, most likely. Which maybe if you play it, maybe you play it at 2 just to have the better chance of seeing it, because if you're playing it, you want to see it. Elichick with I can't tell if that's Earth or Thunder.
That's Earth.
That's Earth. Okay, so it's just a body. Just trying to get in for the last bit of damage. Jack might be down to the way his spirit deck is set up. It might be down to just 2. Yeah, it's looking like 2. All right, so Jack is going to take the 1 damage. So we're now at a 1-0 game. It looks like. And all Jack has to do is eliminate this Elichick. So if you get any Elestral out, pass. So Jack has no Elestrals?
Oh, this is really interesting. Okay, so at this point, yep, it looks like we're going to see a Gorgon's Gaze come into play. So going to prevent that last spirit from being discarded. I don't know if I fully endorse that play.
Toxion?
The Astravet in defense position.
Oh. So this is weird now. Because Jack is completely out of Ambrosias. So what are you digging for?
Does Jack play Quackle, maybe?
Maybe. That would be crazy. I'd love to see it. If a Quackle drops down, I'm happy.
What he's looking for is a copy of Quackle to be able to get some Zapdos back from the Underworld, because that's really the only other thing that Jack can do here, other than potentially getting out another Thunder attacker and being able to take out this Elichick. But what does Jack have that is able to swing on this Elichick while keeping your spirit count at least at 1?
But the thing is, they're both at 0 right now, so I think they're playing till deck out. Because neither, because Sky Guy, unless Sky Guy plays, Quackle's on, Viper, because I couldn't, with 0 spirits in the deck, then Quackle can't even come out. So I guess Sky Guy is probably playing until Sky Guy gets an Ambrosia, bring it back, Demeter, attack over. But it depends on if Sky Guy plays that 3rd Ambrosia or not. Because in Earth builds, even like Distant Coder's list, they only play 2. There it is. Okay, Ambrosia. You get 3 out. Bring out if you hopefully you've drawn a Demeter and any Elestral in its game.
Yeah. So you build yourself back up just a little bit here. We're gonna see the Terratlas, and I think a 3rd Terratlas it was.
I think Jack's last hope was to bring out that rabbit and then
And there's the Tectorus.
Yeah.
Now, do we see the Demeter come into play? Because it's all up to whether or not we see a Demeter. If Demeter comes out into play, that's 100% game. Sky Guy wins.
Yeah. But you've got to think Demeter's in hand.
There it is.
Yeah. And that's game, yeah. Wow. I seriously thought there was no way Jack didn't have it, but Jack must have not had. I mean, Jack just needed a Toxicon, any sort of Elestral, because with the Zeus on board, you were just attacking over and it was done. Here, I'm gonna join. I'm gonna unmute them. Whoa! What happened, Jack?
Wow, I had to get the press back. That was the only way I could come back.
Yeah. Tsunami, earthquake, PTA, got those things in hand.
Yeah.
The tornado do anything?
Yeah, for sure. It burned me for free.
We were so surprised at the tornado. Who came
Oh
into
yeah, the
color.
tornado was incredible. I love to see it. Jack, did you just not have an Elestral?
Would have probably won. What? I didn't find an Elestrals for the longest time.
Oh man, that feels so bad. I was like, all right, Jack's got it. Like, we just need to see an Elestral. That just nothing.
And then it was just like, where's that Electro?
Yeah, somewhere. Not in my deck.
Not in your deck.
Not my hand.
Yeah. In the bulk bit or something.
I eventually found the Astral, but that was my only play at that point. I didn't have any spirits or ambrosias left. So I had to bank on him not drawing ambrosia until the very last card.
Oh yeah, that was your only hope. That's what I figured. I was like, once you started drawing, I was like, oh, we're going to deck out, and I was thinking there's a chance that Sky Guy doesn't play the third Ambrosia. I mean, it's game 3, so I thought maybe, but I know some lists only play the 2, so I was like, it could just be a deck out situation. Yeah, that's smart. Now we know why. That's always worth it.
And with Earth being an expensive deck, it's just worth it if you have the deck slots.
Yeah, absolutely. There's cards that you can definitely cut for the third one too that are worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, it's very weird to conceptualize in deck building, but ambrosia does just so much late game.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do. It's gonna be. We're gonna do Sky Guy versus Viper, and then Jack versus Spaz, then me versus Tails.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check out for the game. Yeah.
Alright, I might have to go to. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fine. We were planning on only not doing it for too long. So if everyone's got one more round in him, then we can just do one more round and then call it
I
good.
can do one more.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I seem to be fine. I might just quit mid-round if something comes up though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 6 p.m., so dinner might be ready.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be right back.
What we could do too, if it's Jack and Sky Guy who are worried about going off, then if everybody, we could do it where like it could be me versus Viper and Spaz versus Tails. We could do something like that as well.
Doesn't matter to me as long as I play a game.
Yeah.
I'm down either way. I have some shenanigans to pull.
All right, we'll keep it how it is then. We'll do me versus Tails, Viper versus Sky Guy, and Jack versus Spaz. So people gotta, if it's only one, if you only get one game in, then you only get one game in. Just play until you can.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Who's not playing?
You're playing Spaz.
Okay. Do you have webcam?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Tails, me and you can go to Classroom 2.
Alright.
All right, let me get my webcam set up. So, did you say you're playing in the tournament this weekend?
I might.
That'd be sweet.
Because the last time I did play the webcam tournament, I almost made some fades, so...
Oh, let's go. I really enjoyed the
Yeah,
webcam
I
ones.
beat Jack Kiyomu.
Oh.
And it was like a timeout out situation, and I just got lucky at the end of it.
Right. But hey, that's all right. We take those.
Okay, so I need to swap camera. Oh, this stupid dual screen case. I have the LG V60 with the dual screen case on it.
Oh, so that it doesn't mess it up?
When I flip it to where it's only one screen, it covers the camera lenses.
Ugh. Oh, it's all right. It looks good. Let me flip things around here real quick.
There we go. We'll zoom it out a little bit here. There we go.
All right.
And I'll have it to where I only see yours.
Sweet. I'm going to be looking at the stream, so I'm going to see both of ours. Question for you.
Answer for you.
So I'm trying to try out a new thing with streaming Elestrals where when people when I'm streaming and people play me, we're gonna do it as like win a card. So like if you beat me in the best 2 out of 3, you have the potential to win. I have a 40 card deck of nothing but hollows from Artist Collection to like first and Kickstarter hollows to Shattered Stars and different stuff in between. Would you like to be the first person? So I'm doing it for YouTube content, so I would edit it down and make a video out of it. Do you want to be the first person to try that out with me?
I am down.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah, so how it'll go is if you beat me in the best 2 out of 3, you'll just pick a random number through 40, and then on the stream we'll just like reveal which card of that is, and I'll just send it to you. If you beat me. That's the key.
If that happens, I'll volunteer myself as tribute then for the last year.
Sweet.
Be like, Dan, I beat people.
Yep.
Put me in the Illustriad again.
Yeah. Content, Dan. Put me in. Just bang it. Just like send him just emails every day. Did you see it? Did you see it, Dan?
Let me represent Keone.
How are you feeling about the new Frostfall stuff? Is there anything you're excited for coming up?
I mean, obviously there's going to be bias because I'm a staff member, but yeah,
Definitely.
I'm extremely excited for Frostfall. Frost is my favorite element. I
Ooh.
love winter in general. That's why the Frostfall music is so good.
Oh, the Frostfall
because
music's
I love
incredible.
everything with winter. So I'm really, really excited to make decks using cards from the set. In particular, I was talking last night about Chivalry Waylands.
Ooh.
People don't see the potential of it, but it has a lot of potential.
Absolutely. Shiver is a card that I've been talking with Hayden, who's my best friend who we make content together with, and he's big on Shiver. He loves that card, and he thinks it's got mass potential that people aren't recognizing.
It's
so.
pulling through a Pokemon card, and I love it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see who goes first. I got 12. Oh, all right. 3 go. 1.
10.
All right. You choose.
I will go ahead and go first.
Okay. Good luck. All right. I'm going to keep my hand.
And I'm going to do the same. So I will go ahead and start off with Estrabet in defense.
Oh, boy. Love to play it, hate to see it.
That's a sweet brow.
what you got.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mess up my entire deck there. Yeah, that's
There we
really
go.
good. Alright, there we go. Go ahead. I'll cut my own deck in half. And then I'll place 2 face down and pass my turn.
Sounds good. I will draw for turn. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to bring out an Aeolus. And then I'm going to enchant Aeolus with 2 Wind Spirits. And then I'm going to go ahead and disenchant in order to search my deck.
Alright.
We'll grab a Pugust. My personal favorite card in all of Elestrals. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and put 2 face down. And then we are going to go ahead and just bring out the Pugust. And then I will target...
You will not target. I will
Oh.
Morgan's Gaze the P-Guys.
All right, never mind, never mind. All right, and then it shall be your move.
Alright. I draw for turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Earthquake.
Oh, okay. I see
on
now.
the
I see now.
P-Ghost.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Foamy in attack position.
You got it. Actually, in response to Foamy, I am going to PTA. I'm going to use the spirit off of Aeolus to do so.
Alright. So that means that because there's 0 attack on Foamy, that it won't be able to take anything from your spirit deck, right?
Yep.
So then I will flip Astrabit into attack position and attempt to swing your spirit deck for 1.
Okay, I will take it.
And then you're going to do the Poison Tiptoe to get rid of Foamy, right?
Yep.
That means its ability does not activate. Yeah, that is right.
Yep.
Alrighty. So now it is your turn.
Perfect. Okay, I will draw. Alright, I'm going to use a wind. I will cast out P-Gust for a second time and target your last back row.
I'm going to counter with Tsunami.
Okay. And then you may go.
Okay. face down. Ascend
Oh boy. Oh no.
into Sonic Core.
Oh boy. All right.
Let's see. Both players cannot cast counter roots. Okay, so now I will go ahead. Use after Thunderbolt of Zeus onto Sonic Core.
What does that do again?
The Empowered Elestral gets +2 attack. When the Empowered Elestral destroys an opponent's Elestral in battle, that opponent must expend 1. If Zeus is enchanted, that opponent must expend 2 instead.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to swing on P-Gus,
Okay.
where you will have to expend 1.
Alright, I will expend.
Yeah, because defense position doesn't matter how many Zaptors I have, right?
Nope. Alright, then my turn. I will draw. I am sorry to do this to you, but I do have...
An Earthquake.
I have laurels.
Ah.
And then, even more sorry to do this to you, I am going to bring out Spark It. And then I will enchant with, let's do... We'll do 3, and I'll bring out Zeus. And then I will Spark It effect to Nexus onto Spark It. And take a peek at your hand and discard a card from it. Nothing. So then I will attack for...
I counter with Tsunami.
Okay. Probably this is a good point for anyone watching to ask and make sure that your opponent has cards in their hand before activating Spark It's effect.
Alright, I draw for turn.
Alright.
I'm going to expend to draw 1.
Okay.
Place 1 face down. And pass my turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I will also put 1 face down. I am going to... We'll use a Zaptor. Bring out Toxion, burning for 1. And then I know you still... I will Nexus onto Toxion, forcing you to discard card in your hand on Olympus, and then unburn you for another.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
I'm also at 6. I will switch Spark It to attack and attempt to... I will attack with Toxion first and then Spark It.
So that's for 4.
That is going to be for 3.
Alright then, I draw for turn.
Okay.
I will cast Sluggle.
Okay. That's nice.
1, 2, 3.
That'll get you to 8, probably.
No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, because my attacks went through. Yes, 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 you're correct.
And I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw. We're gonna go ahead and bring out an Earth. We'll bring out Viscerous. I will Spark It. Spark It effect. We're going to put another one onto Toxion and burn you. My kitty.
No cards in hand. Go Spark It effect.
Yep. And then. And then I will attempt to attack over Sluggle with Viscerous.
Which will work.
Okay, and then I will Viscerous effect.
Your camera shifted.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my cat was walking all over everything.
All good.
Alright, there we go. Grab that Viscerous. And then I will attempt to attack for 4. After.
Which will work. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's game.
Alright, game 2.
Yeah, out of cards in my hand, drew into a drops of leaf. I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, that's like, that's such a feels bad.
I have no cards in hand, and I top deck a drops of leaf. Are you serious, game?
If my field and hand were different though, that Sonic Core would have really hurt.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna switch a few things out. Alright. I am ready when you are. Just gotta shuffle up.
I am ready.
Sounds good. Let's do this quick. So you get to choose.
I will go ahead and go first again.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my station in defense.
Sounds good.
That one face down, pass my turn.
Okay. I will draw. We're gonna set. We're gonna set 3, and I am gonna expend to draw. And your move.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Face down. Cast the Sluggle and attack.
I think that's fine.
I will flip my station into attack position.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. I will go ahead and attempt to swing my Sluggle first.
Okay, I'll take it.
And swing with my station.
Alright, I will take both. Then I will draw. Alright, I'm going to use a Zaptor. We're going to bring out Elechick. And then activate Elechick effect.
I'm going to counter Check with Poison Tipped Arrow.
Okay. I'll still get that search effect off, so I will go ahead and grab an A-list.
That's totally fine.
So that will bring down Elechick to 2 attack then.
Yes.
Alright, I'll add that to my hand. I will attempt to still attack over my station.
Which will work.
Okay.
Then you get rid of your Elechick. And I draw for turn.
Okay.
I will go ahead and cast Sluggle in defense position. Any response to the ability?
Thinking. I am gonna go ahead and just PTA that Sluggle.
Okay. And I will return 3 Leviathans back to my spirit deck,
Okay,
which is all 3 of the Leviathans that were in the underworld.
sounds good.
I'm gonna go ahead and flip position.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn over.
Sounds good. At end phase, I will expend to get rid of that sluggle. And I will draw. Alright, I am going to use Aelus. We are going to enchant with 2. We're going to expend and disenchant and then search. I'm going to we're going to go ahead and grab P-Gust. I'm going to go ahead and cast the P-Gust. We'll do that in defense position. And I will target your 1 back row. Laurels, and I will put 1 face down, and you can go.
I draw for turn.
Okay.
I'll place 1 card face down.
Okay.
I will play Mustation.
Okay.
And I will expend to make it a 6 attack.
Okay.
I will also play Thunderbolt of Zeus on Sluggle
Okay.
to give it 4 attack and then flip it into attack position.
Okay.
I will attempt to hit the P-Gust with Mustation.
I will, in response to that, I am going to flip up Alter the Stars. And then with Alter, we are going to Nexus onto P-Gust. We're going to target your last remaining face down. And then I'm going to go ahead and change your Mustation to defense.
Okay. Then I will attempt to hit with Sluggle.
And then in response to that, I will Gorgons.
Alrighty. Then it is your turn.
Alright. I will draw. So I'm going to go ahead and Earthquake the Mustation. Then I'm going to activate Ambrosia. We're going to bring back a wind, and an earth. With that earth that I brought back, I am going to bring out Viserys. And then I will switch P-Gust to attack. I'm going to put 2 face down, and then I'm going to attempt to attack over Sluggo with Viserys.
Which will work.
Okay, and then I will use Viserys' effect. That's not it. Saw Earth and assumed. Alright. And then special summon that out. And then I will use the P-Gust to attack you directly for 2. And then your move.
Alright, I draw for turn.
Okay.
Expend to draw.
Okay.
Earthquake to P-Gust.
Alright.
Set 1 face down and pass.
Alright. I will draw for turn. How many spirits are you at left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay. I will go ahead and Lakers. I did top deck another P-Gust.
You're so funny.
Gorgon's Gaze. I will flip this Viserys to attack and hit for 3.
Alright, I draw for turn.
Okay.
I keep that drawing. So I have to expend again.
Oh no. Oh no. That feels bad.
Drops of leaves.
Oh boy. Here we go.
See what I get.
A few laurels would feel good here.
Oh, with that, I will pass the turn.
Alright. So then I will draw. Nothing face down. How many spirits you at?
3, so that's game.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring out the
I
Sorlet.
turned to a Jolton and a Sonic Form. That definitely was very helpful.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what you needed in that moment. Alright.
So much for that free hollow, huh?
I know. Next time. We're going to do it where... so for these tournaments I run, if there's an odd number of people, I'm going to be in the tournament. And then every time someone plays me, they will have the chance to... We'll do a win a card. So we'll record on stream. So if you continue to participate in the future tournaments, if you ever play me, you'll have the shot at it again. But thank you for, I'd say, participating in this first ever, we'll call it a prototype type of series. I will...
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Do you have any, like, shout-outs for, like, your socials and stuff like that? Like, I think you have a YouTube account. You've been doing you did the streams on that. So did you want to give anything else? Because this will, like, wrap up the video. So if there's any shout-outs you want to do.
I mean, you know where I'm at. I have, I'm always on the main Elestrals Discord server. All my links are on my Discord profile, as well as they'll probably be linked in the description below.
Oh, yeah. We'll put them on screen, too. Sweet. All right. We can join back in the Hangout lobby. That should wrapped up pretty much everything going on. I'm sure everybody else's games are done.
I'll pass.
Cool. Dura. Cute, cute. Didn't really do anything. No.
We'll let them play.
Enchant Axiom of Thunder.
I'll spend one.